Rebecca, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think everything can become a gossip, even the fake news, the true news, and the histories there, with the lack of communication.
Like what? What can happen?
I don't know, you say something to someone and they think that you were being mean. And then they talk to other friends. Oh, Rebecca was so mean to me. And now everyone thinks that you did something wrong. And the time the person actually understood what you said, he's not gonna talk to everyone he spoke before and explaining. It's just gonna become a gossip.
Yeah, I understood. Mariana, what do you think? With examples.
Yes, I did it thought this way. I didn't to know answer this question. But the point of view of Rebecca, it makes sense, and yes, could be could become a gossip. You know, like Rebecca said, the people can comment. No, fulana, it's that way. You know, it's not okay. She's sad. What you said about they or her, he or her. You know, and it makes sense. You know.
Yeah. We can add things like miscommunication. We add things we think about. We add things, not just what the person said or what we saw anyway. Victoria, what do you think about it?
I think so. In Brazil, we call telefone sem fio. I say something to other people. For example, the people think, oh, Victoria is rude. And then these people say to other people, oh, Victoria is rude because of that. So the people, as you said, add something. Oh, I think it's because, I don't know, her relationship with her boyfriend is not good because you know, so the gossip is growing up, and yeah, I think miscommunications could become a gossip. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm just complaining about the technology. How often miscommunication happens with you? Can you share a situation and how did you solve this? Mariana.
Yes, I think here in my house sometimes, because apart from my work with custom service, I am psychologist, and my family said to me, "Oh, Mariana, you are a psychologist. We need to help us. We need to tell us what is better, you know." And when I don't attend this call, you know, they get furious with me, you know. And oh my God, my family, I don't, I don't, I can't to do a job with you. You are my family, you know. And sometimes it's hard to make they understand about this, about my job, you know. And I don't know, to avoid this, I try to to do a conversation with all of them, but it's difficult. It's not easy.
I have a lot of friends who are psychologists, and they say the same thing. Like You as a psychologist, you should know. They think we have solutions for our types of problem, all types of problems. And it's difficult.
You can't cry, you can't feel angry and be furious with nothing. It's so difficult.
And that questions, are you analyzing me right now? Yeah. Victoria, what do you think?
Yes, this already this have already happened to me. I think last week, I don't know. Yeah, I think last week I am part of of the Grêmio in my school. So the people was talking about the return to the classes in person. Because in my institute we are with online classes yet. So they were talking about in the group on WhatsApp, and then a boy said, "Oh my God, the teachers are liking this time because they are working less, you know." And my mom is a teacher, and I thought, oh my God, I will not shut up in this situation. So I answered, I don't know, I answered him. And then I don't know, I think it was a miscommunication, because I said something and the people understood the other thing. And the people in another moment called me and my friend elitist people, you know. In in my mind, I say, oh my God, go to hell, you know. I don't I don't give a shit. Sorry, guys. But I was, oh, okay. So the president of the Grêmio later talked to me about it. So I say, oh my God, seriously, I have something to do. Come on. Yeah, I think that's it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and there's a thing, not people, I really don't like to talk like they have the problems, I don't have any problem, I'm perfect. I see many people saying, because they are, I don't know, racist, we are. I really include myself in the problems, because I think it's a way to improve myself in many areas of my life. And we understand what we want to understand. And that's the problem. Like, if I don't agree with you, it doesn't matter what you're saying, because I don't like you. I don't agree with you in other things. You can,
Yeah.
if you're right or not, I will disagree because I don't like you. So I will understand whatever I want. So it's complicated.
I think I'm responsible about what I'm saying, not about you, what you are understanding, you know. I think this is the point.
I think it's both. Sometimes we are responsible to, for example, if you are a person in power, you are responsible for the things people are understanding. Like when you say, in just not in a macro situation, you know what I mean? Like with the president say it's a little flu, he's responsible to what the people are understanding.
I mean, sometimes I say something, this thing is clear for everybody, and the people must to think, oh my God, but I think these people said this thing, not this thing, you know. So I'm responsible about what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is clear. So please understand what I'm saying, not what you want to understand. You know?
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying sometimes you have to know your audience, because if you, it doesn't matter how clear I am, if my audience can't reach my point of view. So in this, some positions in life, you have to be careful what you're saying. You are responsible as well. And you, Rebecca, what do you, how often?
I had some problems when I came to Minas 7 years ago, a long time, but because the culture is really different, and in the first was really hard, but I didn't solve like that. It took me a few years, but it was not like a problem, was just something that happened, just cultural things.
Like what?
Like, okay, I have my personality, I'm really direct, you know. I'm not like all fluffy, cute thing. I might pass like aggressive, but it's my personality, but it's also a character of Baiano in general. We are really direct. In Minas, they are really they have a way to talk, you know. They are like, let's don't say like that. So in the beginning, everyone thought I was like stressed as hell, but I was just, and everyone calmed down, and I'm calm. But after a while, I changed my personality because I was really young when I came to here. I was 15 years old. And they also understood that I was not being a bitch. I was just being a normal person.
I understand you. Sometimes I'm very straight with the thing I'm saying, and people say, she's rude. I really don't mind anymore because that's my way. And I'm from Minas, and I understand you because I'm not like, I don't like faffing around, you know. I sometimes you have to be careful, but that's the way to, no, that's not my way. And I can't change. I tried. I didn't get it. So the seventh question is, in your opinion, what is the difference between miscommunication and lack of communication? Victoria, what do you think? What's the difference?
I think miscommunication just is able to happen when there is a communication. When there's a lack of communication, we can't be understood because you are not talking with people. There's not a conversation, a communication. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Rebecca, you.
I agree with her. In my house, we have a lot of lack of communication. We in general, all of us, we get mad at something, we don't say anything, close our face, stay like alone for 3 days, and then come back like nothing happened. This happens a lot. We don't like talk. It's an issue. We have to treat that in therapy.
But I think sometimes lack of communication can create miscommunication, because communication is not about, it's about what you don't say as well. For me, like, you didn't have any reaction when I did something. I have this all the time. When someone doesn't say anything or doesn't do anything, it's lack of communication at first. But in some point, for me, it becomes miscommunication. I don't know. Mariana, as a psychologist, what do you say? What do you think about?
I don't know if I can to talk about it in English because it's a little hard for me. But I don't know. Sometimes people can have can avoid to communicate with each other, to avoid many conflicts, and to don't create a discussion, you know. And but I agree with you girls. I agree because because sometimes we can create a lack of communication can cause miscommunication, you know. And I don't know, both it's hard because maybe we need to have empathic, you know. And I don't know, I think about the here in Portuguese we call the comunicação não violenta. And I don't know, maybe to practice these principles about the hear and the understand the object, the point of the communication, what other people want to say, you know. And I don't know, it's it's difficult
I got
to
it.
find the words in English, but that's it.
Yeah. Do you think non-violent communication, I think it's a way to improve our communication? Do you think?
Yes,
Why?
because I don't know, because if we try to hear the other, to stop and pay and be attention about the message with that we other people telling us, can be make easy to us understand and understand about what the point the other people want to get, you know.
Mhm.
And maybe can be to make easy the communication, you know. And I don't know, maybe this can be the solution to the problems about the communication, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, I get it. But I don't know how to start it. How it started.
It's a
It's very,
challenge
yeah, because
for
yeah, it's a challenge because it's not just the way you say, it's a lot of things. I believe, I don't know. Sometimes people, when someone talk to me with a really calm voice, annoys me so much than it's the if the fact that they should yelling or shouting. Sometimes I prefer than so I don't think that's non-violent. Sometimes I think it's violent as well. It's very complicated, very hello people who come back. How was the conversation for you, Bruna? How was the conversation?
It was really interesting. I loved it. The questions weren't enough, so I found the website and I took some of the questions, but it was great. It was really interesting and I loved it. It was amazing. Manu was there with me and also Everton. I think he left, but I loved it. Thank you so much for bringing it. It was
As
amazing.
a Yasmin idea. She unfortunately her internet was not really good today, and she had to leave. Mario, how was the conversation to you?
Our conversation was good. We talked about a good communication. What's the definition a good communication? You say something and another one understand what you are saying. The difference between miscommunication and fake news that prejudice many people and prejudice another one, and was a good experience to talk with my friends.
Yeah. And one thing I was thinking all the time in this meeting is sometimes we don't have to understand everything. We have to understand that we have limitations to understand things. You know what I mean? And we have limitations. Sometimes I can't understand your world, the way you think, the place you were from. So that's one first step for me, like to understand people. Because I live in another country, I don't understand many things. Many say, why you complain about this?
And
So,
every time you read a book, some kinds of book, of course, you understand another thing.
Yeah.
Because you aren't the same. You change your mind, your experience every day, and you read another. If you understand the same way, and your friend understand another one, and I think it's like this. Depends your world. And in the internet, you can read something and don't understand because the communication isn't with only words. You can see like your face, your movements, your body communicating more than words sometimes.
Yeah, I completely agree, because my husband, he's Australian. He doesn't speak Portuguese, just a little bit. And sometimes he wants to speak Portuguese, but nobody understands him, only me. You know, like a baby, and the baby like, and the mom say, he wants water. Just because communication, you are around that person all day, or you understand. So communication not about words. Emanuele, and for you, how was the conversation?
For me, it was really cool. I was in the same group as Bruna. She was a great leader. And Everton, I really liked the topic because it's a thing that I never thought before. And we could connect other topics too, like shy people, and also how online conversations works and how this influence in our perception. So it was great.
Yeah, this topic was amazing. I really like it. I'm rethinking a lot of things in my life. A lot of things. So I like TNT. One of the things I really I like the most on TNT, the things I never think about before, and I start to think about afterwards. So thank you very much. I have some problem on put on live on YouTube, but in the middle of the meeting, I saw it and I started recording. So please give the like in this video after I upload. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you, Atum.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
you.
you.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Was a pleasure. See you soon.